Hi, I'm Shauna, this is Shauna's World. Welcome back to my channel where I make videos about living intentionally. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and you can also find me on Instagram at Shauna's World. This week, for another week, I'm going to be taking you along with me as I'm training and preparing for my upcoming race. Nice Cote by UTMB, I'm doing the 100k, which is actually 111k and has 5,500 meters of elevation. I've been documenting the journey for the last 4 weeks or so, and it's now 3 weeks to go, and things are getting really real. If I'm honest, training has been inconsistent, but I've been muddling through the best I can. I have a busy job, a busy life. Maybe I can't really complain. I don't even have kids, and people with kids are doing this with much more aplomb than I am. But I also have ADHD, which makes this quite hard. But I found that documenting this journey and the lead up to the race is helping with accountability to an extent, with getting me out there and getting me doing my runs. I feel like at this point, there's only so much I can do. I'm going to be tapering really soon. So this next portion of training is really about going into it feeling confident and getting to the start line feeling ready, feeling like I've done the best I can. I want to turn up on race day and be raring to go, which I usually am on race day, but I also really get nerves. So it's the start of a new week and I've got a run today. I'm about to head out for my first run of the week, so let's go. So today's run is just a 45-minute easy, not very exciting, although I did have to take a little detour because the path was flooded on the other side, which was something that made a boring run a little bit more exciting. Starting to rain. I'm home, gonna make dinner now. It's Tuesday, it's lunchtime, I've just been working all morning and I'm on my lunch break and I'm about to get my hair cut, which is much needed. It's gotten really long. I am going to the gym tonight to do a strength session, and I also have a coaching call with my running coach later before I go to the gym, which is amazing because she's been off for ages and I have very, very much missed her presence and support. But it is excusable that she, you know, takes a honeymoon. But just heading off now to get my hair cut.
Tidying up my hair felt like something to energetically get me feeling my best before racing. The haircut was a success. Getting to the gym later sadly was not.
It is Thursday today, so I didn't train on Tuesday. Oh yeah, I checked in then because I got my hair cut. I had been planning to go to the gym that evening, and then I moved it to yesterday and I still didn't go. I was going to do my strength, and I've just been in this really ridiculous kind of self-sabotage space. I sometimes start to kind of give up a bit as I'm getting closer to a race. It's almost like I'm so scared of failing that I self-sabotage, and usually I manage to pull it out of the bag in the end, but I'm really trying to overcome that negative pattern that I get in. Thankfully, missing one strength session at this stage is not going to make or break the race, but I have a progression run on the treadmill tonight, so I'm going to have to head to the gym, and it might well be raining, and I have to just go regardless and no self-sabotage. I'm quite looking forward to the run, actually. That's the thing, I've been so bad recently with actually getting out on my runs, but I'm enjoying the vast majority of them, or at least just kind of neutral, but most of them I'm actually having quite a good time, but I've just been finding getting out so hard. But something fun to share, it is New Trainers Day. I just received my new normals in the post, so I'd say these are pretty beautiful. I know I like running in normals because my current trainers are normals. They're the normal Tommies. They are the newer model, but I reckon they'll be pretty similar to running. Very excited to try them out. Oh, I'm really struggling with it all at the moment. I need to get out for my run, like now. I was going to go to the gym and do a progression run on the treadmill because it's too hilly around here to do a progression run outside. I just can't keep the pace up properly with the terrain that's around me. But work is really busy. I've got an event next week and I'm not going to finish work at a reasonable time, which means I'm not going to be able to get to the gym before it shuts, okay? And I'm just feeling really overwhelmed. Like, I just feel like training's going really badly. I'm like less than 3 weeks from this race and I'm just like finding everything so hard. I can't even foresee that I can do it. Yeah, I'm just really overwhelmed. I'm just really, really overwhelmed. Okay, it's getting pretty dark, but I'm out. I started feeling better a bit as soon as I started running. My audiobook was tripping me out a bit running in the dark, so I've changed it. So today is a progression run. I'd much rather progression run on the treadmill because you can like actually scientifically ensure you're increasing the effort by increasing the pace because it's flat. When you're outside, the hills change the pace and the effort dynamic, which makes it challenging to gauge.
After being really very dramatic about everything, my progression run was good. I didn't get it quite right as I maxed out my effort before I'd reached the planned hour, so it was a bit shorter, but the basic session was there. If you're not familiar with progression runs, it's a session where you start easy, then slowly and consistently build the effort, so you're going quite hard by the end.
It's Friday today and it's a rest day in terms of running, but I've got a nice day out. I've come to Broome to see my friend Bex and we are just having a long catch up, having a coffee in a lovely coffee shop called Rise, and I'm just feeling really nourished, having spent the last couple of hours just chatting and chatting mainly about content and life and everything, and we just don't see enough of each other, so I always feel so good when we can properly catch up. Hello, it is Sunday and it has been raining so much all morning and I have been putting off this run. I've got 4 hours in my plan today. I'm going to try a new route which my coach mapped out for me. So I'm going to run from where I live in Totnes to Newton Abbot Station. It's a bit over 15 miles. I know when I'm racing in Nice in a couple of weeks, it's going to probably be really hot and sunny. So I could have really done with a not chilly and rainy run as my last long run. But yes, this is the last long run of training. I've got a 2 hour next weekend, but this is the last of the longers. I'm feeling a lot of resistance to getting out right now, but I know I've got to do it. I know I've got to face the rain, and I know once I'm out there, it's going to be okay because I always feel good once I'm out. Well, pretty much always. So might as well bite the bullet and get myself out there. Okay, I'm leaving now. I have so much resistance to getting out today, but I've got to do it. It's my last long run before the race. I wish it was a bit sunnier and not so rainy. It has calmed down on the rain a little bit, and it'd be nice to try a new route. I just have to get myself out and get over the initial hurdle. Okay, off the main road now, and it feels so much more peaceful here. And I'm settling into the run and I think I'm going to enjoy it despite the weather not being what I would have dreamed of. I just like running and I need to remember that every time I'm struggling to get out, and then I have a great time. So many pheasants. The new trail shoes have been well and truly christened. We are approaching many cows. Just don't worry about me. I'm just passing through. I don't want to disturb you. I'm very, very, very sorry. It's okay, friends. Stay cool. All right, we're good, we're good. Working out how all the different gates work, and sometimes it's very, very basic. Oh, hello, pheasant. Okay, that is padlocked. I can't get through that. I'm gonna have to go back on myself. I don't know where I went wrong. I think, or is it that way? I don't know where I am. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I think I've come the wrong way. I'm gonna go back on myself. No, I thought there was a path maybe that went there. I don't know how to get out of this field. I just got stung by a nettle. No, no. Oh, stung again. And I'm really slowing myself down here. It was completely the other side of the field to where I was looking. I think I see the gate coming up now. I always get so confused in big fields. I can never see the gate. I'm in another field, I don't know, the map's confusing, the corners of the field are confusing. I think I'm going the right way. I just had quite a lot of navigational issues coming through a town in a main road. Those are the hardest bits, to stay with the map, because the map gets really busy and it's hard to see where the route is going. So I've probably added about 1 kilometre to getting to Newton Abbot station with how much I went wrong there, but that's okay. I think I'm doing all right for time. I'm kind of not having as good a time as I was earlier, but somewhat good time. And just thinking it's 2 weeks till race day now, and that's pretty exciting. And just want to make the most of this run, get as much training as I can in before getting to that start line. I am really very wet. Less than an hour to go. Morale is medium. It's dipping sometimes, but just getting it done and it's not so bad. And when it gets really windy, that's annoying, but I'm just glad I'm plodding through it and seeing new places. It's all good. I think I've got about 5k left of the route, maybe 6. We'll see if that joins up with the 4 hours I'm supposed to be running. Nearly there, about 4k to go. Sometimes these gusts of wind that are coming are so alarming. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's that safe me being out in this intense wind, but nothing dramatic has happened so far. Ooh. Well, this little estuary is quite cool. I mean, it stinks. It's that rotting fish and seaweed smell, but it's very Devon, and I've not been to these parts before. Getting really close into Newton Abbot now. Just about 600 metres to go till the end. I went on a massive detour trying to cross a motorway, and that took me much longer, so I'm on 4¼ hours now, nearly 27 kilometres, but very, very nearly there. Okay, I made it to the train station, which is just the other side of this industrial stuff, and I can't figure out how to get out of here. This might be a way out. I've been walking around ages. No, it's all just car park. It's all just car park. How does anyone get out of here? Oh, a footpath. Oh yeah. And then I'll get round to the front of the station and I'll be able to go home. That was a good run, but it was a bit of a slog the last like 15 minutes, half an hour, just actually trying to figure out where I was and how to get to the station. But I think I'm in safe hands now. I'm here, I'm at Newton Abbot. It's a vision. It's a vision. Well, a bath has been had and that was glorious. I had a magnesium soak, which I've been doing after a lot of my long runs. I have no idea if it genuinely makes a difference, but it feels very luxurious, and if it makes a tiny bit of difference in my recovery, then that's a good thing. I feel like this week as a training week has not been the best, but it's definitely not been the worst. I've done 3 out of 4 of my runs, which, you know, at this stage I really want to be doing everything, and I've just been in a really difficult mind space with getting out for runs. And the thing is, I've been having such a good time on pretty much every run once I get out. And I would say every single run this week felt really solid. I definitely struggled. My progression run the other day felt really hard. And then my long run today, it wasn't perfect. There were a lot of navigation issues that slowed me down, but I feel like it went really well. Overall, I hit about 17 miles or 27.5k, and that was about 4 minutes 20 lapse time and about 4 hours moving time, which is what it was supposed to be, so that's great. I had a coaching call with my running coach this morning and went through some kind of pacing strategy for the race, so that feels good. But I do, you know, the way we spoke about it, we were being really conservative about what I would be capable of on the day, because I am slow, but I sometimes really pull it out of the bag on race day. But we've gone in really conservative, and I might be really chasing cutoffs, but I should be able to do it. The way we kind of estimated it put me in about 28 hours and the cutoff's 30 hours, and that didn't account for aid stations, and I'm going to really try not to dilly-dally at aid stations because that's a bit of a vice for me, but you know, it is necessary to sort yourself out and make sure you're in a good place. Oh yeah, and I tried out my new trainers today and they felt good, they felt comfortable. It does feel bonkers having white trainers, they're so muddy, but I feel good in them and they do feel better than the waterproof ones. I had intended to do a bit of yoga this evening, but I'm just knackered. I haven't really got space because my room's such a mess, and I think I just need to eat dinner and get an early night. I've got a really busy work week coming up. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thanks so much for watching these videos. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. For more videos, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.